G'day guys, Scott Wagstaff, your General Manager here at Carbrook Golf Club. It's time for our May update. It's amazing that we're already through 4 months of 2023, but it's been an amazing year so far from a weather perspective, and we've been seeing lots of rounds of golf out here at Carbrook, which has been fantastic. Now the first thing I want to update you on is an exciting project that's been in the wings for a couple of years now, but due to the floods and COVID we haven't been able to actually deliver it. But it's a brand new 9th green, and what that is also going to allow us to do is build a brand new massive putting green out the front of the clubhouse, which will sort of overlay some of the current 9th green, which is the reason we have to move our current 9th green. The new putting facility is going to be over 1,300 square metres, and to put that in perspective, the current 9th green is just under 600 square metres, and our putting green as it exists now is about 320 square metres. So it'd be a massive putting green out the front of the clubhouse. It'd be a really exciting project to complete, and at the moment we're just completing a tender process to engage a contractor that allows to start that process. The target date at the moment is right at the end of August, just after our club championships are completed. So that'll be an exciting thing for our club to look forward to. Obviously the last couple of years have been a bit challenging, but it's time to move forward with some exciting projects, and that one is one of the best ones we've done in a long time. So for a little bit more detail on that planned project, we have an illustration in the members notice board located just inside the breezeway near the ice machines, and it's also available on our members portal. So our Lakefield project is still progressing. There's plenty going on in the background. It may not look like anything's happening to our members, but there is certainly plenty going on with the various approvals that we need. At this point, we're advised by our contractor, Earth Solutions Group, that it's likely to be an approval process maybe towards the end of 23 or sometime the first half of 2024. It is subject to government approval, so the timing is very difficult to predict. In the meantime though, Earth Solutions Group have committed to being naming rights sponsor of the Carbrook Classic in 2023. So that's exciting for us. It means we're really going to build on that event, make that event even better than it's been in the past. And the dates for that is Friday the 20th of July, and then moving into the weekend classic 21st and 22nd of July. It coincides with the Open Championship, which is also an exciting weekend, so we look forward to hosting that event in July. So most of you will remember back later in 2022, I let you know about a grant that the club has been successful in achieving at $1.46 million to assist our club in becoming more resilient, recovering from the floods that happened in 2022 and being more resilient for future events. There's a fair bit of going on in the background just to get that to a point where we can start moving forward. We've now engaged a project manager, which is part of the requirements from the Queensland government under a grant that size. So that's happened just recently, and we are now moving forward with the COA group, who's the project manager that we engaged. So there'll be a lot more action moving forward now we've got that project manager in place. There is a fair bit of a design process that needs to go on. We are looking at a whole heap of cart paths being built, as well as some erosion issues around the first tee in the car park being addressed. So you may not see any construction happening just at the moment, but rest assured there's a lot going on in the background. Now, as per our advice to our members at the annual general meeting late last year, the club is really required to update its rules and its bylaws. The Incorporations Act, which the club is governed by, has gone through a few changes in the last couple of years, and we really need to make sure our rules are compliant with the Act. It's also a good opportunity to refresh our rules that are over 20 years since their last major overhaul. So to do that, we've engaged a working group that's helping us with that process. There is no timeline on this process, but we are expecting in the next few months being able to present something to the members with some proposed changes. But we'll keep you updated as that progresses. Now, our financial year runs from October to September, so we've had a great end to the last part of 2022 and a great start to 2023 thanks to some really good weather. It's been an amazing year, and we really needed it after the events in 2022. So the club's trading well. We're looking like we'll post a healthy surplus this year. That's also assisted by the golf shop being in-house now and the team doing an amazing job there, plus the support from our members. So thank you for that support, and hopefully we continue to see that. Now, a few weeks ago we were fortunate enough to add 5 more carts to our fleet. And what we were finding is that there were a couple of times through the week at our really busy peak periods when we were often unable to service the needs of our members and visitors. So we've added another 5 carts, and that's making those peak times just a little bit easier to deal with. And hopefully there's not many times now that you won't be able to get a cart if you're looking to hire a cart at our club. So that's a great news for our members. Now moving forward, our next elevated event is the Club Foursomes Championship. That's the Men's Foursomes Championship and the Women's Foursomes Championship, held over 27 holes on Saturday the 20th of May. It's a great event. Foursomes is one of those fun events that you'll play hopefully only once or twice a year, but we encourage you to get your partner sorted early and get those apologies out of the way so that you're ready to go on Saturday the 20th of May. If you're not a Foursomes player and you can't get here early on that day, there will be a single stableford available later in the day for a small number of players. After the Foursomes Championship, we then move into June and our Club 4-Ball Championship, and then obviously into the ESG Carbrook Classic in July. So a few exciting events on our elevated list to look forward to. So that wraps up my report for May. It's a fairly comprehensive report. Hopefully that keeps you up to speed with what's happening at the club, and we look forward to some great weather ahead. Hopefully you can get down and enjoy our great club, and we'll see you soon. Now, as per our advice to the members at the annual general, now I've got a bloody frog in my throat. Just slow down, okay? There's no rush here, got time. Mind you, nice hoodie by the way. Oh, this one, oh, this whole thing.